What is happening, fellow pioneers of human transportation? I'm Yogi Steve, and you're watching another Electric Scooter Academy live stream. Thank you for joining me again. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody is out there riding, wearing their gear, going fast, enjoying their life. I hope you're not buried in the snow, although I know some parts of the U.S. you're getting screwed right now with your weather. I know a lot of people have to put away their vehicles for the season. Like, what a depressing thing to have to put your vehicle away for like almost the entire season because it's going to be snowing, cold, and rainy. But we're just coming out of like a 3-day rainy spell here in California. I was supposed to work today, but it rained until like 4 a.m. It was pretty wet out. Even though it's beautiful and sunny now, I decided not to go. So before I forget, if you're looking at any of the scooters in my videos, InMotion, EMOVE, KAABO, I got bonus codes for all that. The Roadrunner line, I got the GT, the GTR, the InMotion RS. And I'm going to tell you more about these scooters in this stream. Some of them are doing great, some of them have had issues. But use my bonus codes if you're buying any of those. You can find different bonus codes. I even have a new one for the Mantis King GT that's $100 off. But I have different codes. They're listed in the link tree and description. Just please use those. That's really how I make most of my money from the channel. Speaking of money, I'm out from under the pressure of the dental work. Like, I finally got through the bulk of the very expensive dental work that I needed. So now I have like a really good mouth. I need a couple of implants. I'm going to Mexico for that probably. But for those of you guys who are the hardcore followers, I've been talking about my dental work like you're my therapists. And my mouth is doing good. I've spent a lot of money like in the last 6 months though. But I appreciate you guys supporting the channel because every time you use that bonus code, it goes right into my mouth. This is not over. Another way you can support the channel is I'm starting to offer myself with one-on-one consultations. You can call it whatever you want. I'm starting with a very low price point, $25 for 30 minutes. We can go face-to-face on FaceTime. We can talk on the phone if you want. I'm not going to text with you for 30 minutes though. But just starting the process of offering myself basically as an inexpensive consultant. So if you're new and you want to buy an electric scooter and you want to cut through all the garbage and you want a personalized answer, because those of you guys who've been following me forever, I don't have like a favorite scooter, but if I had a person in front of me, I could figure out what the best scooter for them is, just given my crazy amount of experience, right? I've been riding for 5 years. I'm also offering advice on doing food delivery, whether it's in your car or on a vehicle like mine. I don't think it makes a difference. But if you're nervous about getting started as a driver, maybe $25, you do a half hour with me. I can really give you all the fundamentals to make you less nervous to go out there. But maybe also if you're a YouTuber and you have questions about YouTube, how to build a channel. I've been working with Voromotors for over 2 years now, it feels like. I've worked with other companies. I'm probably gonna have something with Mini Motors USA cooking up pretty soon. These are the biggest companies in the world, but I've always had affiliate deals. And maybe a half an hour with me about your YouTube channel, I could point you in the right direction. Email me, yogadude9@gmail.com. I'll put it in the description of all my videos. I'm really just gonna promote this one-on-one thing for a month. And if nobody's interested, nobody's interested. I've already gotten some interesting messages from people that are like, well, can't you just tell me what the best scooter is, what I should buy? And I'm like, not really, because like basically I'm gonna have to ask a person 10 to 20 questions to narrow down what the best scooter for that person is. But regardless, when you're doing that, you're supporting me as a small content creator. Very few people, I'm almost 54, I'm really 53. I say I'm 54 in the videos because I, for some reason, lie 1 year ahead. But very few content creators my age are making like money doing this, doing it professionally. But for every dollar you give me, it's just, it's very welcome, okay? I'm just a very average person. And I want to talk to you. I think it'll be fun. So what else here? Okay, so here's what's going on. It rained for 3 days. So, and I will get to all your questions and stuff in the chat. 35 of you, very good for this time, this time of day. I will talk to you guys. I hope the sound is okay. I got the camera a little far away. I abandoned the mic. Let me shut this window. Last stream, I tried to mic myself and use a mic, but it didn't work that good. I think the mic on the iPhone is actually very good. But if anybody's got a sound problem, I'm checking it. But I'm gonna go through the comments and questions in a bit. So I haven't worked for a few days. today they were on and off about the rain. I decided not to work. And it's fine because I had so much going on today. I had 2 students this morning. I had to train myself. And then today I have a 4 o'clock student. Sensei Moyer comes in on Wednesdays at 4. So I just got a busy day anyhow. So I didn't do deliveries. But tomorrow I'm going to be off. And since I didn't work like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, hey, thank you very much, Side Hustle Mike, for the $2. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you very much. He says, love the content. Keep killing it. Thank you very much. I really appreciate all the super chats. So my plan is tomorrow I'm going to work like a hard shift, 5 or 6 hour shift. Oh, my elevator's back too for the hardcore. It literally just came back today. So elevator was down for like 10 days. It's finally back. And I just can't wait to get a big scooter down there, like the V2, the Roadrunner V2. And you're going to see a couple episodes on the Mantis. I brought the Mantis King GT out there for a bunch of episodes. So that's all coming soon. Guys, I have so much content coming. I don't want to get off track. I'm telling you about my week and what I'm doing on Friday, but I have a lot of content coming. I don't want to even tell you how many episodes I have on HD card that I haven't edited. If you're a real fan, like anybody can watch my channel as a one-off. You know, you don't have to, there's no history or nothing from episode to episode. So you guys who are hardcore fans, you're going to notice that we're going to jump from like, hey, that's like today or yesterday, and then, hey, that's like 2 weeks old. I got lots of videos to edit, but I've been holding off on content creation. I think March, shit's going to start to get busier with people looking at buying scooters. You know, scooter sales are slow when the weather is bad around the US, slow for me at least. So honestly, that's why I haven't been putting out as many videos. But I think in March, I'm going to do like 5 days a week of delivery videos or just videos for sure. But that's all coming. So tomorrow I'm going to work my ass off, make as much as I can. Also, I'm going to work Saturday and Sunday. Hopefully on Friday, I'm going to, hey, thank you very much, James VL, VIELE for the $1. I appreciate it, bro. James VL. I don't think I've met you before. It's very nice. Nice to meet you. I don't remember if we have talked. But thank you very much for the super chat. So on Friday, I'm going to try to go to Panorama City to go to Voromotors, and primarily to check out the Roadster. But I also have like a bunch of vehicles that I need to bring them that are for modifications and repairs. I'm getting, you know, on the Mantis King GT, the earlier models, which I have an issue with the neck. That's just very known and common. Literally like only 1 or 2 person is broken, but a lot of people saw cracks in their neck. So they upgraded the neck, and you can just, all I got to do is bring the scooter in, and they'll do it for me, you know, change the part. But I've just been lazy as fuck in bringing the scooter in, to be honest with you. So I'm also bringing my Roadrunner Pro in because they have a new frame for it now. They had like 2 people of their forks on their fucking frame broke. One, we know that it broke. This guy named Steve is a cool guy in New York because he's riding like in the rain over hard potholes at top speed in New York City. So he kind of admittedly like rode his vehicle hard. And of course, like you want to ride these vehicles hard, like people want to, but the Roadrunner Pro is not an off-road vehicle. You can't treat it like a fucking Suron or a Talaria. I mean, those vehicles are twice as much and they're slower, but you can ride those harder. Roadrunner Pro is a road vehicle. You don't want to be slamming over potholes. You don't want to be riding it in the rain unless you're doing additional waterproofing, but I say that about everything. And then one other unfortunate guy had a pretty bad break in his frame. So I have one of the earliest models. Mine is fine, but I'm getting the new frame. And also, now that I think about it, Melvin, the owner, has been talking a lot about a secondary battery for the scooter. And maybe I'll just leave my vehicle there until that secondary battery is ready, because I would do more Roadrunner Pro delivery videos, but its range for me is very limited. It's under 20 miles. It's not enough range for me to like do delivery videos regularly. So I'm hoping that Melvin will slap on the extra battery. I think the new extra battery, I think they said it's got 20 more miles. And like, that's what I would like. Like if I had 20 more miles on the Roadrunner Pro, I'd be delivering it. I'd be delivering more on it. But anyhow, I'm bringing them that scooter. And unfortunately, I haven't told anybody this yet, so only the hardcore people get to hear this. I'll announce it on my Facebook page. My fucking front motor in my RS failed. I don't know what happened, but it fucking failed. I have a delivery video with this coming out at one point, but at the end of the shift, the front motor died. I was gonna replace it myself, but when I was pulling the motor cables apart, I think actually, like, it was already, there was some problem at the connector that burnt one end into the other. So when I pulled it apart, it didn't look right. So I'm bringing my InMotion RS to Voro. This would normally be a very easy plug and play fix, by the way. Just replace the motor, but I'm going to bring it to, I'm going to Voromotors anyhow. And I'm going to bring it to them. Now, InMotion seems to be really good at getting replacement parts. I don't know if you know the way it works. Like, Voromotors doesn't stock like a ton of parts for everything, really. Only a certain amount of like the high demand stuff. So InMotion has been very responsive, and the people that I know and myself who have needed parts. I needed a replacement rear coil, rear springs, and they sent me 2 of them. I installed one, and it's been perfect. It's been great. So I still recommend the RS. Remember, this is like the first or second generation of this brand new big scooter. I don't know if other people have had any motor issue like mine. I don't think they had. But on top of all this, this was my favorite scooter to drive, the InMotion RS. Really, just driving it is really it's like my favorite feel. It took me a while to get used to, but having the handlebars closer to the body, having them angled towards you, but it's just extremely fast. It's all my favorite to drive, but also probably the most dangerous. You'd think the GTR is dangerous because you're high off the ground, you have a higher center of gravity, easier to topple, but it's so fucking stable. It's like, doesn't feel dangerous at all. But the RS, it's stable, but it's like a real racing scooter. So a couple times I almost like let go. So anyhow, I'm bringing the RS in. I don't want to, but I'm bringing it in, and they're gonna fix this shit for me. We'll see how long it takes. I don't think it'll be that long, and it'll be a while before I get the Roadrunner Pro back though, because it's gonna be like a whole new frame that I'm getting, and hopefully Melvin, extra battery, please. Roadrunner SE is coming out. I think it's the Roadrunner Special Edition. It's basically a single motor version of the V2. It's like going to be under $1,000. It's going to be a big seller. They're going to sell a lot of these. I'm going to get one, but I'm going to modify mine because I don't have much of a use for like a single motor, slower version of the Roadrunner V2 that I have. But they're offering this because a lot of people are going to modify it. So I'm going to get one, and I'm going to put on like a crazy 5,000 watt motor. I'm going to put on sick fucking brakes. And that's what I'm going to do with my Roadrunner SE. I don't have much to say about it until I get it, but I know Melvin said he's going to send me one. Melvin's the owner of Voromotors. So that's exciting. I'm going to, hopefully on Friday, God bless Jason, one of my friends who I met through the channel, I've known for years now, comes to the group rides. I need a van, basically. I need a van. He's going to try to rent a van. So we're shooting for Friday, 2 days from now. And we're going to go down there, and him and my friend Alfonso, they're going to try they're going to ride the Roadster, the EMOVE Roadster, which nobody's really seen yet. There's only a couple of them online. Hey, Ride with Anthony with the $4.99 super chat. Thanks, buddy. You guys all follow Ride with Anthony, right? He's a great YouTuber. When are we going to do another live stream together? What do you think about the Apollo Go and Pro? I don't know about the Apollo Go and Pro, but I think that Rider Guide is probably all over that, or Electric Scooter Guide they're back to. So whatever they say, I guess. I'm friendly with them. I believe their advice, but I think they're fine. I think that in the future I might contact other companies and work with those companies and try to get one, but they're probably great. I mean, you know what it is it's very hard to say that any scooter brand that's been around for a few years now that's really stuck it out, like that their newest models are not good. It used to be that you could easily say 2019, 20, 21, 22, that shit sucks compared to what's out there. But it's a competitive market. I think that like Apollo would be like a second tier brand, but not like on like a, right below Dualtron, KAABO, Nami. I do believe InMotion is a first tier brand. But second tier doesn't really mean it's bad at all. Second tier could always become a first tier brand. It's just my bullshit, generalizations. But, I don't know. So like every brand that's been around for a few years, if you've been watching this shit on YouTube and studying it, like they're pretty good. Like I'm like the smallest like Nan robot fan you'll ever find. But like their new model is pretty fucking sick. Again, it all mostly comes down to just make sure you have a mechanic or know what you're doing. But Friday, I'm going to try the Roadster. It goes 80 miles an hour. I'm going to drive it 35 miles an hour. I don't want to go 80, and it seems fucking sick. So I'm really excited to go fucking try out the Roadster on Friday. That's gonna be fucking cool. I've been talking, like, I'm coordinating with Levin, the tech over there, with Melvin. Like, it's fucking pain. Like, I'm not, this to me, it's almost like this is like social stuff, socializing, you know, like I gotta like organize shit, and like I'm not good at that, you know, so I'm trying. I want to talk, but you know what? We're taking the day off. Let's light the fucking smoke machine. Hang on a second. This might be the right song. Light the smoke machine real quick. And again, thanks for the super chats. They all add up to cover the copyright strike that I get for every single live stream, because I want to have a little music on there. You know, I'm not going to fucking sit here and get lit and not have some music going on. So thank you. All that shit adds up. I'm at 55 of you. Very good. I couldn't fucking, but that last live stream, which was on a last Saturday, it got 2,000 views. That's like a record for me. But it was like, I realized why, because it was like a Saturday afternoon. I also wondered if having the mic attached, if the algorithm can somehow feel that, but I feel like the sound was better without the mic. I'm going to experiment with, what it is I could use my Rode Wireless Go as a mic on this, but it requires an attachment and it's a pain in the ass. These other mics that I've seen that are not 25 bucks, not 300 bucks, like the Rode, that are like 120, that I can attach to the phone and then mic myself for live streaming. But we'll see. The mic on the iPhone itself is fucking tremendous. I'm glad you like the sound, iScoot Connecticut. I appreciate it. I'm just like, this would be exhausting, like talking this way all the time. I'm like super projecting my voice. All right, so. Toucan Sam, #1 today. What's going on with you, buddy? What's up, Z Marshall, my local real life friend? It's good to see you. Yeah, man, Cypress Hill, baby. What's up, Anaconda Hugs? Rick's been around for a long time. Leo Fernandez, how you doing, buddy? You're getting the Roadrunner RX-7? Awesome, man. Good luck with it. My friend Spencer has that. Randall Gauss, another super regular. Guys knows his scooters. Make sure you guys follow Electric Scooter Delivery, ESD. He's still pumping out content. Side Hustle Mike, again, thank you for the super chat. And you too, James Field, thank you for the super chat. You're freezing there in Boston? Yeah, fuck that. You know, I'm from Jersey. Like, I'm so happy to be out here this time of year. It might be rainy and shitty, but I can't take the snow and the cold. Juan 23 audits. Yeah, you're right. Rainy days suck. Z Marshall's like, which scooter is best for riding in the rain so you don't have to stop riding? I have a very clear opinion on riding in the rain. No, none of these scooters are good for riding in the rain, but you can do your own additional waterproofing. You can study it. Hardcore study waterproofing your electric vehicle. Do it yourself. It involves silicone and something else. I'm not sure. It's not super complicated, but if you don't do that, there's no scooter, I think, that regardless of its IP rating or whatever it is, like maybe it's good for a handful of sessions of rain, but you can't go out regularly in any of these vehicles in the rain. There's micro fucking holes everywhere on these scooters. So unless you're gonna waterproof it yourself, there's no specialized scooter. Oh, Side Hustle Mike, you didn't work because of the weather. I hear ya. ER Max says buy a Talaria, and I think he was saying that in the context of I think he was saying that in the context of I was saying don't ride these Roadrunner Pros hard. Yeah, buy a Talaria or Suron if you want to ride it like an off-road vehicle. They're not made for jumps and shit. They're not made for smashing and shit. You know, they're road vehicles, not off-road, and they're half the price and they're faster. So James says you got a sexy mouth. I do, baby, of course. See Marshall, you're funny. Lalette, how you doing? You're late, buddy. How you doing, man? Hanoi Tripper. You watched my first video, your first video of mine. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's funny. What's up, Mysterio71? How you doing? Yeah, I saw Ginger on Wheels. I see all of Ginger's videos. I always watch them. Yeah, I saw his kickstand video. I didn't really watch it, to be honest with you. I watched a little of it. but I watch a little of all his videos. He's doing a lot of good technical stuff at the In Motion. You want to watch him for that stuff because all I'm doing is riding it and breaking it at this point. But I still like it and recommend it. Oh, you watched me from ER today. Like, were you working or are you hurt, Kyle? Hanoi Tripper says, do the staff pressure you to start the trip straight away in the store sometimes? No, you know what it is when you do like mostly the same restaurants, like I have good relations with the workers at the restaurants, but also like the last thing I'm doing is going, like I'm hustling out there. It's just my nature to do things faster than everybody. Like in my mind, like this is a race, like always a fucking race, everything that I'm doing. So, almost 60 people in the stream, looking good, guys. Throw me a like, will you? But, so yeah, Hanoi, the staff doesn't pressure me to do anything in most of these restaurants. And I would just blow it off if they did. What's up, Alfredo Salazar? Have I ridden my Roadrunner Pro in the rain and did you ruin it? No. I'm telling you, I follow my own advice. I've been caught in the rain a couple of times on a couple of vehicles. Nothing happened, but I definitely am not taking like my Pro outside. It's like my favorite fun vehicle. So no. I don't take anything out in the rain. I have to get trapped in the rain. What's up, Art Pal? You're off work today? Very nice. Good to see you in the stream. I'm glad you're hitting your smoke machine. Good for you, friend. Art Pal. Kyle Young says, you're one of my favorite people to watch the Motion RS is wicked fast. I appreciate it, Kyle. Thank you very much. Natty44 Fitness has 3 e-bikes. What's up, friend? That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, I got too many fucking vehicles. Side Hustle Mike says, ever thinking about doing channel membership? I should. I'm going to look into it. I keep thinking about it. I mean, I need to monetize the channel as much as possible. I mean, you can see I'm doing this thing where I'm offering, you know, like begging people to talk to me for a half an hour and give me 25 bucks. Being self-deprecating, I actually feel like I offer a ton of value. Get it now because it's only going to be 25 bucks until a couple people accept it. Hold on, I got to jump. Kyle Young, throw me the $10 super chat. Thank you very much. Again, covering the copyright strikes on all the fucking music that I play here. I enjoy watching you put the e-scooters through their paces. I was sick, and thankfully the local ER saved me. Alrighty, one person I will never bitch even when in the hospital. So you are in the hospital. Well, I hope you're okay, dude. Kyle, I hope you are okay. Be well. I know the hospital fucking sucks. I've been in it myself within the last year, and as you get older, like I got a lot of fucking sick friends. I hope you're okay. Let's see here. Make sure I'm still saying hello to everybody. I haven't even said hello to everybody. Moonshot Silver, how you doing? Uh-oh, he's giving me fucking crypto advice. RNDR, it's going 50x. Listen, Moonshot Silver, I don't know if you know my story, but this is like, at this point, it's part of my canon. It's old. In 2022, I was a margin trader, like for 9 months. It literally lasted 9 months. And I turned like, I mean, I guess I can say it, right? I turned like 20 grand into like 90 grand in 9 months, and then I lost it in like 2 fucking seconds. Like, margin trading is insane. I didn't know how insane it was when it was happening. So I unfortunately know too much about crypto. I'm happy to see Bitcoin's above 50K. Now you're gonna make me look into this coin. The thing is, I don't really look into a coin to buy. Like, I think crypto is best as a trading. It's best for trading, you know? And the reason why I lost margin trading, I didn't lose, but I kind of lost. I turned 20 into 90 into 12. And then I put that 12,000 into my mouth for dental work just to make sure I couldn't lose it. It's that, like, I'd rather margin trade crypto than anything. I don't really like feel like it has much more value than as a trading product. You know, the market moves on trading, like, you know. But if you got a coin telling me that my 50x, I could buy some of that on leverage, right? Like, I put $500 in there, my own money, get like 1,500 on leverage. 3x is not that bad, right? You guys know about margin trading? It is fucking insane. Like, I did it for 9 months, and I caught the bull run. And now I think this is a fake out, by the way. Just, you know, everybody who's in the crypto right now in the low 50s, this is a fake out. This is a fake out. There's no way it's going to hit. When it hit 69,000, Bitcoin had endorsement of celebrities and shit. Now, actually, the only thing that actually might make Bitcoin go up, really, it hit 69, is just the general idea that a dollar is not worth what it used to be, like even compared to 2 years ago. A lot of people are predicting an all-time high this year of Bitcoin, but I would be betting against it. Like right now, if I had a margin trading account, I'd be shorting Bitcoin. It's at like 51 and change, right? I'm still looking at it every day. Oh my God, I don't want to talk about crypto anymore. Like I was hooked on it, guys. I was in a cult. Okay. Yeah, Kyle, you're right. People should upgrade the suspension on the Roadrunner Pro, especially at like the under $100 price point, and especially at the anybody can do it skill level. What's up, George Burvin? When is the video coming out on changing the RS deck height? I'm probably not going to make a video of that because when I changed the springs, I could have changed the deck height, but I was lazy. You might not have caught the beginning of this video. My front motor burnt out. I'm bringing the scooter to Voro. They're fixing it for me. So that's where we're at with the RS, and it's still like my favorite scooter to ride. You should watch this live stream from the beginning to when it's done. What's up, Ghost? On the midnight. I didn't realize that. I know there's different generations. Didn't know it was based on the color. Ghost, I have the midnight, which would be second gen. And there's not reports on Facebook about this scooter having motor problems. So, KBOPTT reverse N. I'm sorry, that's Russian, right? He said, do I like Russia? I'm Russian. I'm Russian. Both my parents, my grandparents are Russian. So, yeah. Do I like Russia? Sure. I mean, you know, I don't really know much about Russia, but I think a place is about the people, not the people in charge. Thanks, Kyle. Yeah, they're not going to ban electric vehicles in California. You guys are talking in general about the USA, but California is like protected. The way I theorize is that California has such a hard-on for green energy. They'll do anything to keep like any form of electric vehicle going. So we're fine here. They're going to make it so you have to register these fast vehicles eventually. What's up, iScoot Connecticut from Hartford? How you doing, buddy? You're a regular. Destroyer of Men 75. Hey, Scooter Dude. What's going on, friend? It's a cool name. Oh, Z Marshall, you have a van? Hold on a minute. I'll contact you. I didn't even ask you. I know you offered a ride. I'm going to contact you, bro, because my friend Jason is looking into renting a van. You got a van that can fit like 4 pretty big vehicles in it? I'll pay you, too. I'll give you some money. I'll write you after this. I didn't even think to ask you if you had a van. I know you offered a ride. But, okay, I'll contact you. Z Marshall, buddy. I know how to contact you. Manchild BW. I got a Pro yesterday. I saw the Roadster. It looks sick with the carbon. Yeah, I got to see it in person. I got to see the Roadster in person at Rider Fest. Didn't get to ride it, but, you know, it is super, super cool. But, like, I'm just not, like, a materialist. I don't really care about speed or the awesome look. I mean, the truth is, if I can get a commission on selling it, I would care about selling some. But it's, like, so new. I don't even get a commission on this. They're not really out there on the market. There's a couple people. It's very exclusive. They'll eventually be out there, I'm sure. I'm sure Melvin, the owner of the company, is just being selective and careful with putting units on the road because you want the units to do well. It's not just like some random scooter. This is really like a Voromotors house brand. You know, EMOVE is Voromotors brand. I mean, there's no other EMOVE. So it's interesting. I'm glad that I'm going to be able to check it and ride it this time. When I saw it in person, like my mechanic Ryan, my friend Ryan, who I was with, my good friend, the technician, he's always like, I'm a technician, not a mechanic. He doesn't say that, but I believe that. So my technician was like, thought it was amazingly beautiful and everything, like it's a piece of art. But to me, is like, can I ride this thing for days and days and days without having a problem? That's all. That's what I really care about. The performance is important, but the performance more like how's the performance at 40 miles per hour? You know, like what is it? Like what's it? Because that's how I'm going to ride it. So I know people buy scooters to go out there and blast, but that's just not me. But I'm excited to try the Roadster. I'm not going to go 80 miles per hour on it. And Z Marshall, you might be taking me. My buddy Jason is looking into renting a vehicle for us, but if you got a vehicle, might as well just jump in yours. I will write you. What's up, Craig the Hunter? How you doing, buddy? Carlos, good to see you. Old school. Sonashi. That's right, Rastafari. I got to see the new Bob Marley movie out, right? I think I almost caught up to everybody here. I hope I said it. If I didn't say your name, say it now. What's up, Jin Kim? How you doing? Gino with the G says, happy birthday, buddy. Is it my birthday? No, my birthday's in November. Jin Kim says, what is the best scooter? There is no best scooter. But if you want to book a 30-minute video session with me, I can tell you what the best scooter is for you. and give you whatever other information you would like to learn. Maxwell, it's Lunar Appeal. That's the name? Cool. Wealth Videos, how you doing? I'm glad you like the channel, buddy. Frank Rizzo, what's up, Paisan? Awesome channel, just started watching recently. I have a KAABO Mantis King GT. I love my GT. What are your thoughts on the laws they're trying to pass on e-bikes and scooters? Well, it depends where you live. Are they trying to like pass laws in California? I'm unaware. I know that like basically it's just going to get stricter over time everywhere, and it will lead to the stage of we need to license and register like the faster vehicles. So I'm down for regulation is good for these businesses. Like when I was a poker player, like in a way, online poker got ruined in America because it wasn't like they didn't have rules, regulations, and legalization. And you can look at weed, you know, where it was also didn't have any of that. Now it has that. For a while, it kind of ruined the weed business, but I think I'm slowly coming around to thinking that rules, regulations, and legalization was good for herb. But with scooters, it'll be a good thing that we have to register, even though we're not going to want to have to do it. I'm going to milk all this time for sure. Like I love not having to register, insure, have a specialized license. So I'm sure that's all coming. Why not? Because it's income for the state. But like, you guys keep in mind, these big fast scooters, okay? They're not like the bikes. Bikes are way, way, way more in the public conscious. Even here in California, you know how few big scooters I see on the road when I'm doing deliveries out here? Very, very few. Every single one is notable. Oh, there's a guy on a Dualtron. There's a guy on a Wolf King GT. Like but it's rare. So it's still very, very small. When it's small like that, it's not really worth, I don't think, for government to start making rules and regulations and shit so they can make money on it. But that's coming, right? That is, of course, coming. Because eventually, like I do think like the build quality of these vehicles is getting good enough where it is an actual savings to not have a car, use your scooter for everything. So that's all coming. Anyhow. What's up, H-Head from Australia? Always says that too. I appreciate it. H-Head 56. How you doing, bud? CRF Outdoors. Duh. Do I do e-bikes? Not really. Like, I'm not into bikes that much. Like, I would love to own like a fucking Suron type e-bike. I got very lucky that Voro started making these Roadrunners because the fucking Roadrunner Pro, it's very cool. It's very fast. I realize it's not a Suron because it's half the price. It's actually faster than a Suron, stock Suron, but it's not built for like off-roading and shit. But the thing about it for me is like sitting down on a scooter, on a bike, it kind of bothers my back. Like I have a back problem, okay? I'm Yogi Steve. Yeah, why am I'm into yoga because I have like lots of reasons, but one of them is I have a bad back. My back has been bothering me since I'm like 11 years old, okay? On and off. And at this stage of life, my back is just always tight, you know, but I stay in shape. I do yoga and I lift weights and whatever. So like, but sitting down, I figured out on the pros, on a regular bike, because I had some pretty cool pedal assist bikes here that I was working on for a while. It bothers my back, but standing on the scooter doesn't bother my back at all. It's like therapeutic almost. So I do love bikes. If I had unlimited funds, I would have a $6,000 or $7,000 bike with some modifications, probably make it at 10 grand, but I'm poor, so I can't just buy a bike. But hey, listen, you want a little behind the scenes? I'll leave a little secret for the small handful of people here, 56 people. I might have heard from a little bird from Voromotors that they will be exploring those types of bikes. You know, so you know that means I'll be getting one. So I assume. And that could be cool. So like I have a lot of like working with Voromotors is not just about the moment. Like the future is big. I think Melvin, the owner, sees like the future of this company, of the business, and this company in that business. So I could see Voromotors having like, you know, a Suron competitor bike, which if you watch the videos from Consumer Electric Show in Vegas, which I should have fucking gone to, all these brands have a competitive model now. It's not like a new thing. Like all these big brands have a fucking like competitive model for Suron and Talaria. Well, obviously, you can just say Suron. Talaria is still the later invented model, but I think across the board, people are saying, yeah, Talaria is caught up to the point where they even have as many modifications as a Suron. Because for a while, that was the big difference between Suron and Talaria. I watched the Talaria boys, right? I listened to them, is that for a while, Talaria didn't have all the same modifications as Suron, and it took a while, but now Talaria does. So, but there's all these other companies making similar bikes, so if Voromotors makes one, I wouldn't be surprised. Caramella McIlwain is shining bright like a diamond. I like that. Oh, you like the baby? Wonderful horseshoe. Yeah, this is Bishop. He's my real lab dog. Yeah, Kyle Young, you have the back issues too. Yeah, the back is a funny thing. I mean, there's an episode of The Sopranos. I don't know if it's the title of it, but there's a line in it where Tony or somebody's like, they don't know shit about the back. And I think about this too a lot because I got all this dental work done and I learned a lot about dentistry. I didn't know shit about it or about the mouth in general. And like, I think dentistry is almost a solved science. I know if you look deep enough, there's a controversy behind root canals and all this shit, but to me, it's like a solved science where you could have like extreme pain in your mouth and they can relieve you of that pain guaranteed through an extraction with a root, with a fucking nice crown that could last you 20 years. And then if you can't even put a crown in, they got implants. So it's like, I feel like that's a solved medical science. But the back, they're like throwing darts at the dartboard, like, it's your sciatica, it's your back, you're overweight, it's your hips, it's your groin, your hamstrings are tight, your posture is bad, you're sitting down too much. They don't know shit about the back. I mean, I'm literally like, I went through a phase in my early 30s when my back was so bad. I actually got into yoga late in life at this time. In my late 20s, my back was just terrible. But 25 to 30, I was a sedentary casino poker player full time. But my back became excruciating. It was because I'm sitting around getting fat, doing nothing. Remember, and I was young, I was under 30. So I was going to the hospital, I got MRIs, CAT scans, I went to the proctologist, I got a finger up my butt, which you don't do at 30, you wait till you're older. I should get that shit done now, but fuck that. But point being is, they don't know shit about the back. So here I am, I'm like 53, my back is still a fucking problem. But I'm fine. It was Big Pussy that had the back problems, OG Doofinson, thank you. Rest in peace, Big Pussy. Yeah, scoliosis, Kyle, you got that? Yeah, that'll fuck you up for sure. See, Marshall's like, I got back problems too, and scooters are better for me. Maybe this is a selling point I could tell people. Like, you got a back problem, ride a scooter. I don't think that's actually true. I think that you're better off being like completely healthy and robust before you get on these things. Dude, are you just chewing yourself on the camera? You're looking too nervous. You're looking ridiculous. ESD, I'm glad everything's going good for you, buddy. 2 weeks off with your first baby. Been in the hospital for 6 days, but all good. Good for you, man. Good luck. My brother's got a 7-month-old. Spencer Gaines, what's going on, buddy? Have I considered a moped for, well, if I had to like, maybe I said this before, I haven't said it for a while, but like if I had to like do deliveries for my only income, okay, if I wasn't a trainer, if I didn't have YouTube, if I was going to devote like 50, 60 hours a week as my full-time job, you want to do this job on a gas scooter. These are the guys that make the most money with the lowest expense. And what I have going on with the electric scooter, it's a gift that I'm sponsored basically, you know, like that I got my scooters for free, that I make money just by riding them, and through my affiliate sales and my YouTube channel and my ads. So it's like, that's a special situation. I don't think it's a good, like, unless you already have a scooter, especially if you can maintain it yourself, delivery on electric scooter, it's a pretty small niche. Only a couple guys out there doing it. So really, like a gas moped, if you really want to make money, like I guess the guys who are killers, like Wilser. What is Wilser? Wilser went from from a bike to an electric bike to a Ruckus. Now he's on a Yamaha. You know, Wilser, and he had that epic fucking 35 days where he made 15,000 at the end of last year. But the gas moped would be the way to go. But I like what I have going on. I don't want to have to get an M-Class license. I don't want to have to park in the garage. I don't want to have to get license, insurance, registration. I want to live on the edge in the gray zone on these fucking scooters until that gray zone is gone. I know, it looks bad, right? Joe Blow's like, is that dog giving you some head? I'm sorry. I told you, this looks bad, dude. Stop chewing on yourself. A lot of people, I think, have dogs that do this, that like chew themselves, and they always got allergies. It's like, some dogs just fucking chew themselves. This dog is like, monkey, now I'm embarrassed. They think you're giving me blowjob, dude. Stop. What? You gotta stop. You're embarrassing me. Yeah, he's just itchy. He's just an itchy fucking dog. Oftentimes, to be honest with you, I will push him off of me when he's doing that. I didn't want to do that on camera. Can you stop itching yourself? Calm down. He was a pound dog. When I got him, he was 9 months old. He's got epilepsy and shit. He has seizures, but I think he's like systemically sick because I think he was malnutritioned when he was young. I think he was basically like born in the pound. This dog used to eat his own shit. Like he used to go out in the when I watched him try to eat his own shit. This dog is sickly, so I'm not surprised that he's itchy. You know, he's got bad skin. I give him a bath here and there. But stop it, dude. I'm embarrassed. The viewer says, "Look like you're sucking me off." He's such a good boy, though. He's the best. He sleeps with me. He's the best. He's allowed in my bed. I don't let the pit bulls in the bed. That's actually one thing about me. Like, I got these pit bulls. They're very friendly and everything. I don't have a problem with them. But ever since I had my first guardian breed, I had my Rottweiler was my first like guardian dog when I was in my mid-20s. I read about dogs, you know. And these fucking dogs, when they're puppies, they want to sleep with you. You know, they want to sleep in your bed. But I don't let my dogs sleep with me. Like, I don't let my pit bulls sleep with me. When I got them, I trained them. You can go on the couch, you can go wherever you want, but you can't sleep with me in the bed. Like right now, she's splayed out on the couch. He's in his crate, on his cushion. But the little guy, like, I let him sleep with me. Like, he's a lap dog. He wants to sit on you like this. This is what the stream always degenerates into, me talking about the fucking dogs. But Bishop is his name. He's a good boy. He's a little itchy. He probably needs a bath already. But it's like, I don't want kids 100%. But if you're going to live by yourself, how do you not have dogs? How do you not have dogs? How do you be a single person and not have dogs, little boy? He's so good. Yeah. So you might see me acting like that and think, oh, you make such a great dad. But I can't make the sacrifices that fatherhood requires. I'm a dog dad. I'm a legitimate dog dad. I can't go anywhere because of the dogs. I use them as an excuse. Nobody can take care of them. They've never spent one night away from me. And the dogs are good dogs. But anyhow, let's light the smoke machine one more time. If you have questions, throw them in there, please. And one more smoke machine. And let's see what's randomly playing here. I actually like this song. I actually like this song a lot. I don't know if you kids are gonna like this song that much, but I like this song a lot. Not this song. No, not this song. No. Oh, I lost it. Oh, we could listen to this song. This song's a little soft, but I like this song. This is a good movie. Go, buddy. Oh, my legs. Fuck.
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times I fear myself.
Okay, listen, you're a fucking hater if you don't like this song. You're a fucking hater. It's a good song. It's a very good movie, too. Dice was really good in that movie. Alrighty, guys. So, yeah, I'm tired. We're almost done. So, just letting you know. Craig the Hunter says, more Slipknot. I hear you, man. I have a very, very varied musical taste, you know? Like, growing up, I just basically was like, I guess, pop music, but then a little older, teen years later, like rock and roll, get a little older. Like, for years, I'd just be like, oh, I'm only into metal. I only like heavy metal, you know? But that's because you're buying single albums at a time and you're only exposed to radio. But once, like, random streaming music came on, I'm fucking listening to, like, Justin Timberlake. You know, I listen to everything. Everything can be good. It's real enlightening, actually, because it's really terrible, like, to be in one niche of music. It's okay to say you don't like a couple, but, like, how can you not like good hip-hop or good rap? Or, like, how can I not like Run DMC? You know, like, how can I not like the Beastie Boys? Or, like, there's just, like, stuff, or, like, Lady Gaga. You know, like, how can you not like these fucking people? Now, Bradley Cooper, it's okay if you don't like him, but it's pretty cool that he sings this fucking song. But yeah, it's not Slipknot. Oh, you have a little dog too, Z? Yeah, you gotta let the little guys in the bed. Ice Cold Beverage says, no bashing the bishop on the stream. He's doing it again. He's chewing himself. Monkey, stop. 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 It's in your head. That's what I tell him. You ever talk to your dog, you tell him, like, it's in your head. Because he doesn't have an allergy. He doesn't have anything going on there. It's just in your fucking head. Why are you nervous? Just fucking chill. It, like, works a little bit, too. He's a good boy. But it was scary when he had his first seizures when I first got him years ago. Now his seizures are very mild. But George says Scooter versus Roadrunner. I mean, I've been using the Roadrunner's been saving my ass because I can carry it down the stairs. But I'm a stand-up scooter guy. I mostly believe in that. I mean, I have done a lot of content on these Roadrunners though, and they're technically scooters because there's no pedals. But you are sitting on them much more like a bike. But for my body, standing up is just better. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to ride both. Okay, Rootin' Tootin' Rudy Poo has a good point. He says, what about when the lithium battery catches fire and you can't put it out? I mean, that's, you know, God forbid, because you're right, you really can't put them out. I do happen to have one, like, fireproof blanket thing that I got from Ginger on Wheels years ago. But that's not really for preventative. I know once, like, it starts, like, you're fucked. You got to just get the unit out of your house. There's nothing you could do. But, you know, the fires happen for reasons, like a huge percentage of the time, 99.99999% of the time, because of poor maintenance and cheap batteries. I got nothing cheap in the house. I only have expensive stuff. But believe me, it's definitely a worry or a fear. But I keep an eye on my vehicles, you know, like, there's no... even when my Dualtron Ultra hit 11,000 miles and I felt like the battery was getting old and I wasn't riding it for a long time, I talked to my mechanic and I was like, listen, let me give this to you, get this out of here, because I don't know how to dispose of the battery, and I feel like what's dangerous, like a very old battery. So you don't want to have a fire, a lithium battery fire. You cannot put it out. It's like a rocket. It's like a rocket going off, like a rocket ship going off. You cannot put it out. So there's no answer to what to do. Just for me says, stupid people building batteries. Yeah, I'm sure a large percentage of the fires are from people building batteries. I know and trust some battery builders, but I'm gonna have to know somebody pretty well for them to build a battery for me that I'm gonna have in my home. But yeah, man, the battery fire thing is scary, but it's just generally, like, you don't see it happen with people who have, like, good general maintenance. No political questions. I've never voted in my life. Some political questions out there. I've never voted for anybody in my life, just so you know, so. What's up, expert and gamer from Michigan? Yeah, Ice Cold Beverage, of course. Hip hop got me into all kinds of music because you researched where the samples came from. Spencer's like Journey, Cinderella, Cannibal Corpse, George Michael, E40. Yeah, all genres are good. Ben Landon, are you asking me if I ride a Sibian? That's a little gay. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, look who's coming in late. Tor Avox. At the last second. Always memorable. Coolest name ever. If I ever go into hiding or I have to sign a fake name, it's going to be Tor, T-O-R, Avox. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're good. Beast Mode Performances, Weeped brand scooter, yes or no? Nah, I mean, no. This is where are you gonna get parts for that? You know, like, you live in Korea? If you live in Korea, Weeped it's actually very interesting. This has happened to Ryan as well. You can no longer post a Ryan or a Weeped video and get a lot of views. The Weeped videos are dying. That is like a vanity project. Like, you'll see a tiny, tiny amount of Weepeds in the United States. There's not a lot of them on the road as far as I know. They're super cool, don't get me wrong. But it's like, they're like, the Dark Knight was the big thing, like that giant scooter, right? But it's already like, nobody's talking about it. There's none of them on the road out here. They're a custom scooter. Once you're only making a small handful of units, you're a custom scooter manufacturer. And there's a lot of limitations in buying from a custom scooter manufacturer. God forbid you need a part. So they're cool though. Of course they're cool. I'm not stupid. But they're fucking cool. Just Rumi, you're going to teach me some battery building? I need to learn how to solder. I want to learn how to solder. Oh, Z Marshall, that's a terrible story. Your friend died in an e-bike battery fire. Jesus Christ, I don't want to hear that. But that's tough, man. It's a warning for people. Sorry to hear that. Just Rumi's like, if you build batteries, you better have good karma. What's up, Cam Shively? You love my dog? Yeah, he stopped licking himself finally. This is Bishop. He is the best lap dog ever, and I'm very happy to have him. And there's a weird origin story behind him where when I got him, like 10 years ago maybe, he's pretty old, I was living with a woman that I just broke up with that had a dog that looked similar to this, that my pit bull was friends with. So when she moved out, she took her dog, and I kind of went out, and not totally intentionally, but I got a dog that kind of looked just like the other dog, you know, small brown dog basically. So a lot of people are like, is that your ex-girlfriend's dog? Like, no, I got another dog that looked the same. But as it turns out, he's friendly with the pit bulls. He's in charge. He humps Ripley. He doesn't hump Max. Max is a male. Max won't let it. But Ripley, he dominates, humps the shit out of her. And he's tough. He's tough. He's tough. He's a good boy. You have a Go Track that is a good scooter. Dignify RL. Sounds cool. I don't know anything about that Anaconda. I don't really know anything about that with the chargers. Yeah, Z Marshall, you want to teach me how to solder? Oh, cool. Here's what I want to do, by the way. Maybe Z Marshall, we can start talking about this. There's a part of me that would like to like market customized scooters, right? Like Fidos, Roadrunners, shit like that. But it's just such a scary thing to sell it to somebody, then they have it in their house. Like there is a risk. But I have a demographic where I could sell individually made scooters. Like I'd love to be able to make a scooter myself and sell it. But it's just like I feel like it's such a high risk, you know, like with the battery thing. I think if I was to actually sell scooters that I was making, I would buy batteries. You know, I wouldn't make the battery. I think it's more. I think that's important just to buy. But yeah, Z Marshall, I appreciate it, bro. Well, I'll hit you up after the stream probably, because like I said, we're looking into renting a fucking van for this trip on Friday. So if you can do it, fine. If not, that's cool too. What's up, Rapid Rider? How fast will your electric scooters go? The fastest I've ever driven is 55. Both my GTR and the RS are on YouTube, I think going 65. Even maybe 70, but I'm not going that fast, and I've only gone past 50 a couple times for video, you know, just to capture the moment. And I think it's cool. The places that I do it, it's safe. When I do it, I'm on some rare side road that's not a freeway, but I know the road is smooth. Because like the faster you go, like you don't want to hit a rock, you know? So, and I'm not like, I don't ride for speed, and I think it's a big mistake by purchasers and even companies selling their scooters to market like on speed, to like put top speed as a requirement. Because you know how little time you're gonna spend at top speed on your scooter? And I'm talking the way typical consumer, which is 90+% of the market, 90% plus of the market. You're gonna spend 2 seconds at your top speed. You're gonna spend your whole riding life at 70%. So the reason why you get a scooter that goes 50, so when you're riding at 35 or 40, you're way below its maximum output, and you're taking good care of the scooter, and you're still going 40 miles per hour on a stand-up scooter. If you want, where are you going that you need to go 50? Because once you go in 50, you're really entering into speeds that you're not even supposed to do on roads. Like we know not to ride on the highway, but like side roads or, you know, streets are 35, 30, you know, 15, 25, 35, 45 miles per hour speed limit. You don't really need 50. Now, obviously people ride for thrill, but don't buy based on speed and don't sell based on speed, companies, but that's just what it is. Hey, what's up, Don Cheadle? How you doing? I didn't see your question. He says, how come you skipped my comment? Are you scared? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm way behind on comments, Don Cheadle. That's a great name. I don't know how you got that. I'm 4'11", 205. You think you can whoop me? Oh, I'm not. You think I'm stupid? Like I don't. It's funny. I don't would never judge somebody based on like looks, number one, and number two, like height and weight. 4'11", 205. I don't know. Like I can beat up like a very average guy. I'm very average tough. I have martial arts training, but I'm old. I can't take a hit. So I don't think I could beat you up. Let's just say no. The answer would be no, Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle. That's a good name. Oh, you bought a scooter? What'd you buy, Rapid Rider? You says, I just bought your scooter. Which one did you pick up, buddy? You know, Z Marshall, on these units, like, I'm going to just get a stock frame. I don't know how much you have to change the frame to turn it into, like, a fast fucking scooter. Babook Driving says, hey, I wish to change my front tires in my KAABO G1. Any tips? No, that's one thing I can't do is tires that well. I can do my split rim tires on my split rim scooters really well. On my Ultra, on my my Mantis King GT, Roadrunner Pro, I can change those tires easy. But I really struggle changing tubeless tires. So I don't know what the KAABO is like anyhow, to be honest with you. Good question, Ice Cold Beverage. Have I ever taken the scooter on the Metro to explore elsewhere? Yeah, when I had a girlfriend downtown, like more than 2 years ago, I used to like sometimes, what would I do actually? Actually, it's funny. Well, now that I think about it, I have taken my scooter on the Metro for different reasons. Because I'm thinking, when I used to go see her, I would actually get on the Metro and then I would rent the fucking scooter to go to her place. Most of the time, I just drove my scooter from Hollywood to downtown. But that's like a physical fucking job. So it's a challenge. But I've taken my scooters on the Metro, yes. You can easily get away with it. The Metro is pretty loose. I haven't been on the Metro for a while. Have I been on there like since before COVID? Last time I was there, 2020? I haven't been on the Metro at all. To me, COVID is still happening. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going out. There's videos of me taking it on the Metro in the group ride videos. You know what it is? My earliest group ride videos were downtown group rides. That's what I did. I took the Metro with my Dualtrons probably downtown to do like Sawyer's ride with LA Area E-Skate. That was a while ago. Oh, man. All right, Don Cheadle, I'm glad you're not following through. You're just joking around with the fighting comment. You never know. Oh, man. Philip Holmes, I will allow the comment as long as you don't get carried away with it. He says, fuck LA. I hear you, man. Not everybody likes it here, man. Not everybody likes it here. Walter White Jazzy Bunny says you're sad. What's the matter, Walter? Oh, your sister died. Oh, I'm sorry to hear it, friend. Yeah, my fucking friend Sarah, her fucking aunt just died. I'm sorry to hear it, stranger. It sucks. But, Expert and Gamer, you bought an electric bicycle 2 years ago? What kind did you get? But yeah, I'm getting ready to sign off, guys. I can just feel myself getting tired. It is time to eat. Man, ever since I've had this dental work done, I've been eating healthier because I haven't been eating out and I've been buying foods that are like gentle on the teeth. But now like the bulk of my chewing ability is back. I've been eating pretty good. Like I actually, not that I couldn't eat spinach before, but I got some nice frozen spinach, frozen broccoli and peas. That shit is pretty easy to eat. Broccoli was a little crunchy at one point for my mouth, but now my mouth is good. So I'm gonna have a good meal. I got a good like pasta with meatballs and chicken and sauce and vegetables. I got this shit coming up. I'm excited. I think I'm out of junk food though. Now I'm glad it's not raining. I can go outside, jump on the scooter, and go buy snacks. I need fucking snacks, guys. Walter Wise, Jazzy now says, I want to die as an animal. I'm a furry. Cool. Thank you, Ice Cold Beverage, about my teeth. Yeah, chewing, like, it is the first step of digestion. I was struggling, like, it's pretty hard to have bad teeth and, like, have good poops. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to eat a good source of fiber. For a while, I was just relying on, like, melon and berries. So at least I'm getting, like, some fiber. But now it's like I'm eating more crunchy vegetables. And I'm not like a big vegetable guy, but I know I got to eat a couple portions a day. But my goal in life with vegetables, this is terrible, is just to wake up every day, take a nice poop, and then not think about pooping for another day. You know, it's like, I got news for you. If you're taking shits throughout the day, I think there's, in my opinion, there's something wrong with you. So, Kyle, I appreciate you too, buddy. Alrighty, guys. I'm tired as fuck. It was good to see you. Set your notifications for the next one. I'm trying to hit it regularly. I thought this was a good one. I'm looking forward to listening to it and hearing what the sound is like. Z Marshall, I'm going to contact you in like 2 seconds.